Hi YouTube! My name's Tonya and this is my channel. Why do I have a channel? The same reason everybody has a channel right now, because we're in the middle of a quarantine and there's shit to do. I'm gonna watch my mouth because my mom is watching this. My mom might be the only person watching this. So this is my first video. I'm working on my video editing skills. I got myself a nice camera. I didn't get it for myself. My husband got it for me. It is a Sony ZV-1 if anybody's interested, and I'm really happy with it so far. So yeah. So what do I want to talk about? Or what am I going to talk about rather? Please pardon my very messy room. We're in the middle of moving some stuff around and still unpacking some boxes, even though we moved in here in August. So please forgive my background clutter. What do I want to talk about? Well, I'm going to talk about my life and medicine and residency and getting into medical school and applying for residency again, which is what I'm doing right now. Switching fields from surgery to emergency medicine, knock on wood. And my journey, which has been really, really complicated. When I tell people about what's happened to me, people say like, you should write a book. And my response is always like, I would, but nobody would believe me. So I decided to start a vlog. And so I'm going to talk about random things sometimes because I'm a random person. Right? Like social justice, like, global health, right? Like politics. Yeah, politics maybe a little bit. But mainly this is going to be about my field, my journey through medicine and academia. So I was one of those people in college who the pre-med advisor said to me, you're never going to get into medical school. Actually, I had a really fantastic experience with my pre-med advisor. I went in to see her and I had I decided that I wanted to go to medical school a little bit late. So I took my science classes a little bit late and like overloaded all of them. So what ended up happening is that I did really well in all of these non-science classes and not so well in my science classes. So my science GPA wasn't as high as my overall GPA. So I remember her looking at my transcripts and sitting down and she said to me, medical schools are going to think that you're either bad at science or you're lazy. So which is it? And I was like, I think I just struggled a little bit because, no, which is it? Lazy? Then why would they want you? That is how my interaction went with the pre-med advisor. I left the office in tears, and I'm not much of a crier. I know you don't know me very well, but I promise I don't cry often. So that was an event. So she told me I was never going to get into medical school. Well, she was effing wrong, right? I did get into medical school. And not even that, I got into medical school. I didn't even particularly struggle through medical school. So it's not like I just, managed to sneak in and then she was right all along and I was doing really badly. No, I did fine in medical school. So I'm here to tell you that if somebody tells you that you're never going to get into medical school, you don't necessarily need to listen to them, right? They're pre-med advisors. They're not fortune tellers, let me say. So I got into medical school, and I had a particular field in mind when I went to medical school, and nothing was going to divert me from my goal, right? And I sort of ignored all the other specialties. I mean, when you get into medical school, in your third and fourth years, you have to spend time on a bunch of other specialties. Like you have to go through internal medicine, general surgery, emergency medicine, pediatrics, right? Neurology, right? You have to rotate through different specialties. So, because a lot of people come into medical school not knowing what they want to do. If you are thinking about going to medical school and you don't know what field you want to go into, don't worry, you're not alone. It's okay, lots of people don't know. So I was super focused on one field, and because of that, I kind of ignored everything else. And that is where my downfall started, shall I say? I don't know if I should call it my downfall, but let's say that's where the plot thickens. But anyway, so this is my intro video. I will post more videos. I'm still working on my editing skills. I'm still working on being comfortable in front of the camera and talking to you guys, if anybody's out there. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I would appreciate you.